Has yours loaded? Damn it, Quan.
What?
Me and Petrie are shoutcasting together. And I wanted you to be part of the TriCast.
Okay, which one is Josh? Which one's
Josh is going to be
disabled guy?
Swerve Hop. Josh is Swerve Hop. Disabled guys, other Sean, Unicorn Lover 3 is, you know who that is.
Yeah.
I guess Magic Dave is the Magic, whatever. So, Petrie.
Let's call them other game names.
Yeah, of course. Talon, whatever. What do you think about the Quinn Garen matchup? Who wins
Quinn
that
Garen
one?
matchup?
Yeah.
Seems like two people that aren't really experienced in top lane, just want an easy lane, honestly. So it's going to be kind of interesting. It depends whether if Quinn can actually kite back Garen or not. If she can't, you know, if she plays safe, Garen's going to go really
I like the complete change of voice. Like you're doing a radio show. No, go ahead. I agree completely. Yeah.
Otherwise, Garen's going to go really hard, and if he plays aggressive on Quinn and Quinn can't react to that, then she's just going to get punished all day. But if she can kite back, poke him appropriately, then Garen will be shut out the entire game and will be a non-factor.
Yeah, I like how it starts as 40 seconds in.
Mm-hmm.
But
Skip the
it skips all the boring parts. Now, I don't know if you know this, but League has evolved to where mid laners are taking Smite now. As you can see on Kayn. Yeah. Talon's broken.
How do I bring the items up?
Tab.
Oh, I can't stay. It doesn't stay up?
There has to be a way to change it. And I'm not sure what that is. So, I don't really know how much. I know that Sean, Lux, I know he likes to play Lux. I know he's also not very good at it. Or he's not as good at her as I am. So this is going to be interesting to watch. See how many.
You're saying he's a solid silver 4 Lux?
Probably solidly silver 4.
That's good.
Yeah, we just got some
so far. Talon seems to be taking excessive damage in jungle. It's not looking too great. It's walking past the wolf camp. Says no thank you.
Yeah, he's not even using one of his health potions. I think he has a lot of faith in his ability to heal through Hunter's Talisman, I guess.
We'll see. Oh, he's gonna go for the scuttle, the safe bet.
That's a good play. Good play. Scuttles are important. Lux already getting harassed by Kayn out in mid lane. Oh, the Udyr flashing onto Talon. Udyr proccing Tiger Stance, grabbing that easy 400 gold first blood. Wow, that was a crazy play. As you can see,
use those free health potions now.
For sure. Talon also still has flash up as well, but I don't know if it would have saved him there.
We'll see if it continues, but it seems so far as Quinn is doing the harass that I was talking about earlier, just like kind of chipping away at Garen. He's getting nothing back in return.
Yeah, I agree. But if he plays it pretty safe, his passive should be able to help him stay in lane a little bit longer. Plus, he has teleport. Need be. Looks like Kayn was playing a little too aggressive over in the mid lane, getting harassed, losing a lot of the health advantage that he had earlier in the game.
Oh, that bind could have been good, but not today.
We have Udyr ganking top lane, putting out crazy amounts of damage. Garen flashing onto the Quinn, spinning to win, but Quinn knocking him back with his E. Oh,
that flash was questionable, but it worked out though, you know.
Yeah, that was definitely more of a panic flash than a skillful flash. Yeah, more of a, oh crap, I'm getting a Garen flashing on top of me, I better spam.
Since she had to go back in to knock him back, I don't think she actually avoided any damage there from the flash. But it worked out, so.
Yeah, who are we to say? Besides completely impartial judges.
That probably helps Talon out a little bit. He was falling behind in experience, but Udyr kind of wasted a lot of time for that. Though he did soak some top farm, so he's still ahead of Talon.
The bottom lane is looking like a standard Ziggs Morgana lane poking out Swain Karma.
Yeah, I saw actually Swain was He's putting some damage out earlier, but Ziggs was pushing harder, and now Swain is out of mana, and his auto attacks just do not keep up with Ziggs.
That's true. Ziggs has got a better wave clear and better capacity to farm, really, early, in the early game because of the empowered autos.
Yeah,
But if he keeps getting hit by those E's, by those Swain E's. Are you keeping it on directed camera?
I don't know, do whatever it wants, clicking on people sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the double AP bottom is making Morgana a bit more effective because she's just using a reactionary. She's not even using it to block Swain's pull. She's just using it after he gets pulled. But because all their damage is magic afterwards, it's actually just a good health booster.
Yeah.
Ziggs, he's not taking that physical harassment AD carry.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see Morgana in the bottom lane. She's actually played mid a lot lately. But
Karma wishes she could give Swain those health potions right now.
Kayn taking a crap load of damage and flashing onto Lux and now having to run away, being autoed to death.
Can he get it?
He dashed away.
Oh, I don't know about that. That was...
Yeah, I think he's free.
But now he's dead. Peter plays this smart. There's no way Lux can get away.
You gotta watch here. Talon is coming in to help, yeah. I think Udyr's thinking best of this. Alright. Overall, pretty garbage play on the blue team side.
I mean, I don't know, Talon has no real CC. I feel like Udyr could have ran through him, killed Lux, and just walked away. But maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like this Kayn is absolutely terrible. He has no idea what's going on. I don't know if he's ever played against the Lux before.
Oh, meanwhile, Garen. Just leave, buddy.
He doesn't have teleport back up, so if he leaves,
Quinn's greeting though. She's going super deep, thinking she's gonna get something here. Now she's way out of position.
Yeah, she might find that it's She might find
Udyr acting too slow. Udyr could have done something there. They didn't have a ward in that bush that's dead now, and Udyr knew she was going through there, but he just did nothing about it. He didn't seem to care. You know.
A little too busy getting robbed.
Udyr's lost all faith in his teammates from Kayn and Garen, so Udyr's doing pretty good. Probably the best on his team early game, and now he's just in the farm mode. He's like, fuck it, you know, just putting the team on his back.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be trying to. It looks like he's rushing TM. He's got a Tiamat into. Might be going Triforce. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how Udyr builds.
Maybe see if he's trying to help Ziggs out. Ziggs is doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, Ziggs is. Wow, this mid lane is actually.
Yeah.
Even though Lux has a kill, she's 15 CS down on Kayn. That's kind of ridiculous.
That Sapphire Crystal's just really not paying its dividends right now.
Garen going incredibly hard on Quinn. He's level 6 though, so if he can get one more Q off. Meanwhile, Kayn might be turning it on to Lux. Oh, so close, living with like 100 HP.
It was close. He tried, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, I think if he'd waited a little bit longer inside Lux before getting like, I don't know, impatient and jumping out of her immediately, he could have made something else happen there. But
you know, back to top lane, like Garen did make the best decision doing those ninja tabby. He needed boosts to lessen the disadvantage of Quinn being ranged. Now he just, realistically, his best bet is just go hard and hope that he can finish her off with that ultimate. So yeah, he may be trying that right now, actually.
For sure.
And I think
he got her.
Exactly
nice.
Like I said. Yeah.
Bottom lane, actually, Udyr ganked Swain and Karma.
It seems like they got Talon while he was killing a ward. A little embarrassing.
Yeah, Udyr ganked Swain and Karma, and they actually got a double kill in the bottom lane. Udyr getting one, Ziggs getting the other one.
Yeah, this is a real.
So this is a back and forth.
Bottom and top lane killing the lanes.
I feel like blue team could have definitely pressed an advantage, and instead of getting just a little bit of damage on the turret, could have grabbed the elemental dragon, the fire Ellie dragon.
Seems to all be going in favor of the blue team, honestly. Top lane finally learning he needs to be aggressive. Bottom lane pushing their natural advantage. Udyr just simply out-farming Talon, and Kayn, their only weak side, is somehow managing to out-farm Lux, which kind of makes up for his lesser than wonderful plays.
He is actually just standing completely still, being hit by everything. I'm not...
Yeah, I don't know, it's questionable. He's farming better than Lux, but...
But that advantage is gonna run out.
It will. We'll have to see if he can transition that into late game. Maybe follow up on Udyr and Garen going in and go in later. Assassinate one of the carries.
Yeah, I feel like Lux has...
The red team really has no tank, so that will be a real disadvantage for them later. You know, if Udyr and Garen just run at them while Ziggs shoots, like, bombards them, there's nothing really they can do about it, you know?
Yeah. I feel like Lux has a pretty large advantage. Let's see what her gold is looking like, if I can figure out how to... Alright, I can't. But I feel like she has such a large advantage, but she's keeping it all in mid lane. She's not roaming nearly as much as she could be.
It really doesn't look like anybody's roaming except the junglers, but that just, you know, that's low elo for you. But though you say that, it's like almost like she could hear you and actually thought about going to top lane, but she changed her mind.
Yeah, there's Morgana using it reactively again. The spell shield to block all of the damage. Ziggs gets caught by the root in the pool, but he comes out pretty much full health.
Oh, that would have been some heavy damage on Ziggs if that last root got her.
Hey, it's looking good, but they need to be careful. Ziggs can put out a lot of damage. Oh, but he whiffed a lot of things.
Oh,
yeah.
That spell shield though. Oof. Spell shield almost
I feel like if
cost them
Morgana had gone in, they could have had at least traded 1 for 1. She kind of
lack of communication there.
Yeah, she kind of skirted around the fight. She still has ult up. Udyr coming in at the speed of light though, just flashing onto Karma, getting 2 kills on both the Swain.
Yeah, it's like I said. I think Udyr got disheartened early and went carry mode. He's going for that tiger stance. He's not doing any Phoenix. He's gonna be the killer on this team.
Yeah. Oh my god, the incredible play by Quinn to shoot a Q over the wall at Kayn and then jumping onto him over the wall. And now it looks like Garen just got caught out. That was this Lux actually listening to what I said and roaming top lane to help him out, and it transferred 2 kills.
Honestly, at this point, it just feels like all they're doing is picking on Kayn as their only hope to get back into this game. But you know, I mean, Kayn seems to be baiting his teammates by his uselessness. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Quite a travesty.
He's worth less and less gold the more kills that they get on him. So it's a good thing that Lux is finally roaming top.
Seems like Kayn may be actually the most impactful player for the red team. Actually, seems to be doing more for them than any of the 5 on their team currently.
Yeah, I would really like to hear the comms on the red team, since this is technically a 6v4.
Close nonetheless. Blue's still up 2k.
We've got Garen buying a Bramble Vest. Looks like he might be going into a Phage next, maybe going to a Black Cleaver. I like the amount of armor he's getting versus the Talon and Quinn. But
if he doesn't get a Phage, it'll help him too. That'll increase the move speed, so after he lands, the Q will be able to stick on Quinn just a little bit before she speeds up. Better chance of finishing her off.
Morgana...
He doesn't seem to be harassing her at all, though she has a red buff right now, so he's pretty much out of it.
Morgana mid lane coming to gank, but forcing Lux's flash and getting a pretty good amount of damage onto her. Talon top lane waiting for a opportunity to maybe get a kill onto this Garen. Coming down toward mid lane.
Garen really just needs to wait for that red buff to go off before he can do anything. Oh, he's going early, and
yeah, Quinn pretending to be a melee champion, being really close on that Garen, letting him get a free Q off. Meanwhile, Talon just walking into mid lane, not doing anything. Lux also, it seems like a lot of people just walking into the range of abilities, not really paying attention to what's happening.
Here comes Udyr though. Oh.
Swain pulling Udyr closer to him, but pushing out a lot of damage.
Oh, Udyr missing the stun, stunning a minion and then switching into Tiger Stance. That is not good. Stun him now. Oh, there you go, Udyr.
Udyr might actually.
Oh, that shield. Ooh, that was a self.
Oh, but yeah, the self-sacrifice. Karma ending up being the one dying, giving that kill over to Ziggs.
I mean, it was beautiful though.
It was
an important thing that came out of this is that Kane actually got a kill and somehow managed to live, so his bounty is completely reset, so they can continue farming him to try to diminish that gold advantage.
Ziggs roaming up while Swain is recalling in the bush. Incredibly low. Ziggs' ult is down for still quite a while. I don't think they'll be able to get anything out of this.
Swain's potentially looping back around.
He needs to be careful because Kane is there. His ult's down though. Kane getting a kill off onto Swain.
Seems to be worthwhile, honestly. Wasting a lot of their times in ultimates.
Yeah, a lot of ults down actually. Just to go 1 for 1.
It's actually dragged the entire map to the top half. No one's in the bottom lane.
Blue team have a 3k gold lead.
Lux actually first buying the Lich Bane. That's an interesting pickup.
Yeah, I would have personally gone Luden's Echo on Lux because her wave clear is pretty poor. As you see, she can't even one-shot these backline minions there. If she had Luden's, she'd be able to kill those.
The double snare though really helped them there. Got some good damage on the front line of the blue team.
And stopped them in their tracks.
Garen's coming up to watch his tower die. It's unfortunate, but
yeah, first blood tower.
I didn't see this as well.
First blood tower actually bringing this gold lead incredibly close together from 3k to just 1.
Seems like a lot of this game is how well Ziggs and Udyr can do, though Ziggs dying now. And Udyr not exactly building tanky. I'm not sure how that's going to work out for them.
Red team 4-man collapsing onto the bottom lane of blue team, Ziggs and Morgana, and getting 2 easy kills there. They might even be able to get a turret unless Udyr can clear these minions. Yeah, it seems like they'll easily be able to do so. Talon and Kane fighting down the jungle.
Swain's tankiness is becoming more and more apparent. Oh, that should be a free... What are they... I don't know. Looks like I could have done something there. Maybe get Talon now for free. Oh... Talon got Udyr though, that's what I'm talking about. He has no defense at all.
Yeah, Udyr is as squishy as anybody else. Garen, the tankiest person in this team with 2 armor items. Or on both sides, really.
It's too bad we can't see their gold, because Garen has not bought anything in quite a while. He has to have some amount of money.
There's a way. If I wasn't an idiot, I would know. Anyways, a fight breaking out over a Scuttle Crab. Quinn getting the kill onto Kane, who's still incredibly squishy. Quinn flashing into a Morgana bind. Morgana flashing, ulting, and using her ignite to get a kill and walking away. And now she has double buffs. That's... Ooh. Quinn got incredibly greedy on that one. Using sums to give a kill over to a Morgana.
Not seeing how to show the gold, but if you do want the items up all the time, just press O. Should fix that problem.
Ah, I see. Okay. Lux has finally taken the lead over Kane in farm, while Ziggs is a solid 30 up over Swain. Quinn beating out Garen by about 20.
But Swain is still proving himself to be a force in these fights. His tankiness is coming into play, like running off the carries of the blue team even past their turret.
And through. He seems to not care too much about turrets at all.
Seems like Udyr
Kane
finally
going in
bought
on
boots.
Talon. It looks like Talon might die here. No! Talon flashes away into the Karma Shield, saving his life. Kane
almost seeming like he wants to die. Udyr solo missioning and it not doing him any good.
No, but he's running out, being chased by Quinn and Talon. It looks like he'll be pretty... Well, Quinn's still in the fight. Udyr trying to turn and burn. But Quinn uses her E to jump away. Talon over the wall using its Q. Finish him off.
Micromanagement is really poor. If he didn't decide if he wanted to attack or run away. He landed a stun. He should have turned right then, but he stuck around, got one hit, got slowed. There's no chance of him escaping after that. All in all, it
Ooh,
seems like
Ziggs
all the
putting out a
players in
lot
this
of damage
match
for
are
that Q.
quite flustered.
Ziggs is hitting like a truck currently.
Quinn going on Garen. I don't think she has the right to do this. Oh, his ultimate got canceled. There she goes. She's going down.
Garen getting an
You're not
incredibly
simply walking up
easy
to a
kill
full
over.
Garen when you're half health. That's some questionable
Yeah,
decision
that's
making.
honestly a Q ult probably would have killed her, but he took a lot of damage from turret that I don't think he needed to take because he canceled his ult. Or I think maybe Quinn he canceled it? I don't know what happened there.
It's okay though. Demacia. Swain teleporting in, instantly getting chunked to half.
Talon coming in onto Garen. It looks like it's a 2v1 top lane. Garen doing the best he can, but just getting CC'd to death.
Has poor vision control. He thought it was only Talon, and then Lux showed up. He had no idea. Garen is still not buying any items. He has to have enough gold at this point. No,
It looks like he was saving up for that Thornmail and Phage.
At the same time, that Thornmail will certainly be annoying.
Kane trying to run from Swain. Swain ulting. Oh, Swain going down, underestimating.
Going on Talon.
Overestimating.
Talon is dead.
Yeah, Talon got swapped, giving the kill over to Kane though by jumping over the wall.
Kane trying his best to stay relevant.
Udyr trying to flank over at the side, seeing if he can get anything done there, but it doesn't look like it. They might try to 4-man push down this turret. Teleport coming in on. They're gonna 5-man this turret. Ziggs, turret's down so fast. Q hitting Lux. Ziggs Q hitting Lux. They're both pretty low. A little bit more harassed. Ziggs, they need to be careful. Ziggs ult is a death sentence for the Lux and Karma right now.
You're aiming to have the highest CC in the game.
CS?
Yeah.
Udyr 60 CS up over Talon as junglers. That is insane. If I was smart enough to bring up the gold, then I could tell you exactly how insane this gold lead is over Ziggs and Talon and Udyr. There's gotta be a way. Let me look at interface. Fight going down bottom lane. Talon trying to kill Udyr. Jumping over the wall and getting caught out by Kane. Kane absolutely demolishing Talon. Garen still working on that top lane. I don't know if we've really seen him out of top lane besides pushing down the mid tower. He's just been sitting up here applying pressure, I suppose. Kane going in incredibly hard onto Swain and Karma. Ziggs ult killing Swain outright. Karma dying to Kane ult and Ignite. That was incredibly well played.
Yeah, it really looks like the red team here is falling apart a bit. They were taking advantage of Kane for a while, catching up, but they're really showing that their ineptitude early game is being carried out through the later parts of the game as well.
I feel like
also, if you want the gold discrepancy, when you have the items up, press X and it'll toggle between items gold. Just a quick bit of information there.
Thank you. Yeah, as we see here, Udyr 1,800 gold up over Talon. That's quite a bit.
More gold than even the solo laners.
Yeah.
I saw 1,000.
Kane, who has now evened himself out to 7-7. Udyr two-shotting Quinn, 1v2ing that incredibly easily. Holy moly. Udyr is huge.
Almost questionable there. He seemed like he was taunting the second one there. Just didn't want to attack them for a few seconds, walk circles around them, you know. I don't know if that was misclicking or just, you know, letting them know he's superior, but either way you got the job
I
done.
think it's the superior thing for sure. He's got it and he's flaunting it. He knows that he is the big dog right now. Taking red buff and taking 2 people's lives.
Yeah, he's really showing me that he doesn't need to be tanky, he just needs to kill them faster.
He has extended his gold lead to over 2,000 over Talon. He's at 2,800 gold lead currently.
Yeah, almost
that is
2,000 over the
insane.
solo laners, 3,000 over Talon. So
3,000.
Getting the dragon now, that'll help their sustain. Help Ziggs keep his mana up.
They have 3 of the elemental drakes. Whenever Elder Drake comes along. That's going to be incredibly powerful, but they're getting caught in a small space with a Lux laser, and that's just terrible. But now the red team is getting caught in a small space versus a Ziggs, and they're starting to feel the pain while Swain is just sitting in the middle of the team.
Oh, the Morgana binding missed. That's no good.
Yeah, that was just a really bad fight overall.
Yeah,
for blue team.
Kane and Udi are getting insta-killed by Lux and friends like that. The no defense really showing up there though. Though Udyr he's got a Spectre Scowl. He's starting to notice that he can't completely ignore their magic damage.
The fight almost looked in blue team's favor when Ziggs came in and got 2 kills onto the Talon and Quinn, but after that there was just no damage to stop this Swain.
There's main damage for him. Their physical damage has been killed already.
Yeah. Ziggs has bought a Morellonomicon, which is going to help them versus Swain sustain quite a bit.
I don't know. What are you thinking, Yex? Which way you see this game going?
At this point, it's too close to tell.
I'm still rooting for the blue team, I'd say. I'm not really.
They have showed like they are better. They have showed that they're mid. They've been playing their mid game pretty well, you know.
Seems like they're better individual players, but whether they can carry that through, I don't know. Well, by better individual players, I mean except Kane, of course. Like he just straight up suicided right there. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah. Well, he might be looking at his stat and being like, "I'm 7 and 8. This Talon was 4 and 8. I think I can kill him." But Talon is just better than Kane right now in this current meta. Plus, Talon is incredibly strong.
Yeah, and I don't know, he doesn't quite have that burst because he doesn't have the Dusk Blade. He chose to get the Yalmos instead, you know, I don't know about that.
Yalmos? Yeah. Completely understandable. Talon's gonna have a lot more burst. Kane has a bit more survivability versus the magic damage, but Talon is severely lacking in the magic damage regard. Maybe he'll probably learn and think twice. Blue team is still rocking a 4K gold advantage though, but
yeah, it's been fluctuating between 2 and 4 the whole game. They're not really pushing their lead though. It's kind of just a back and forth awkwardness. So as much as I want to believe that blue team can win, it could just come down to an awkward throw at the end to see which team wins.
That's probably what it'll be.
Classic silvers.
It'll probably be some stupid fight over Dragon or Baron that ends the game. Honestly, at this elo, it might be over red buff. Who knows?
It'll come down to if Kane and Udi are to get a pick, and the red team just falls apart and crumbles, and have no idea what to do. Or
yeah, Udi are predating on the Quinn and almost 3-shotting her, finishing her off. Lux catching out Kane in the jungle. Kane ulting, maybe being able to get out. Nah, that was an easy kill. Udyr being caught out by Swain and Karma now.
He's good, he's good. He turned up. He wasn't paying attention to the minimap. His friend just died up there. He should have just ran through Swain AoE. He could have survived. But
yeah, it seems like for the trade of 2 kills, they got a top turret. That's a pretty even trade, I think. A tier 2 for basically 1 kill, since that was a 1-for-1 anyways.
Seems like Udyr is just really tunnel vision, not really paying attention. He sees his goal, he knows he can achieve it, but he has no follow-up after that. He has no idea it's the world burning around him, so I don't know.
He just wants to catch the world on fire.
I was in favor of blue team, but Udyr is he's showing me that he's not really paying attention to what's going on, so without him, I don't know if I can really root for them anymore. It's really just a toss-up, like you said, at this point. Quinn flapping her wings on base, seemingly AFK. This could be in favor of the blue team.
Let's look at the gold advantages across the board here. Garen is about 1,000 gold behind Quinn, which is understandable.
He does have his cleaver now though, so if he does participate in any fights, he will be increasing Udyr and Kane's damage, but I don't think Udyr really needs it.
Swain taking a lot of damage from all that poke. The thing is, if Ziggs can stay alive and stay in these fights, the amount of sustained damage that he can actually put off will be absolutely insane. And I'm not saying that just because Ziggs is my favorite champion.
It's quite a shame. That's kind of why I was wanting Udyr to go more defense. He could just stay in Bear and just stun people running at Ziggs, but it doesn't seem like that's his MO this game. Quinn's showing that she can kite not only Garen, but also Udyr.
I feel like Udyr could have still definitely murdered her.
He would've had to commit
If
for a while,
she
though.
wasn't so close. Garen getting caught out bottom lane, by the way. Flashing
Using his
over.
Q to attack and retaliate rather than just running away.
However, Udyr coming in with the slamma jammas.
They needed.
Zigzal coming down on top of him. Kane actually being able to stay alive. No, he dashes into Lux ult. Lux getting 2 kills. Udyr chasing down Talon, smiting him to die to kill him. Udyr prepping bear stance, running straight at Lux. Lux completely out of mana, but Udyr thinking better of it and turning away.
I really don't know why he turned away there. You know, he could have just chased her down. She chose not to go through her team's gate, you know, right next to her and run the long way away from Udyr. And she was basically dead at that point, but Udyr, I guess, just decided, you know, your team's had enough. I'll give you a break.
Well, he might have wanted to get the turret, but he definitely could have killed her there, I think.
I feel like that
She
only
was
went so well
completely
for them,
out
though,
of mana. She
Udyr
might have had
focused
enough for
down.
one more Q, but...
Udyr focused down Swain at first, which Swain being out of the picture really just left Ziggs to be completely free, you know, because Talon is just really... He can't go through their whole team at this point, so Swain is the only person that can really consistently reach Ziggs, and Udyr just took that out of the equation.
Quinn coming in, stealing Dragon away from Udyr, but sacrificing her life. Udyr's still alive. He might be able to get a stun off on Swain. He does. In fact, 3 people taking down Swain. That's a 2 for Dragon trade, and I'm not sure if it's worth it. Talon coming in with a Karma shield, trying to go after Udyr while Kane's jumping over the wall to finish off Karma. Getting snared up. I don't know if he'll be... Okay, he got an ult off on Karma. I think Karma's done for here.
Yeah. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah.
He's lucky that Udyr got away. I don't know. I felt like he should have backed up his team there and killed Talon instead. Would have been the safer call, but you know, nothing bad happened, so maybe he knows better than I do.
I doubt it.
I appreciate your faith in me.
Anyways, that was a 3 kills for Dragon trade. I really feel like that was not a good play by Red Team. I think they overcommitted for sure. After they stole the Dragon, they should have just completely backed out, but instead they wanted to go for the fight.
Yeah, they definitely have the tools to kite back with Lux, Swain, Karma, and Quinn, you know, but they have to put the skills to use, you know, they can't just play the champion, they have to actually use them.
Yeah, the thing is, the red team has good disengage, but their engaged leaves a lot to be desired. Well, they even got... It's more of their chase down that leaves a lot to be desired. They can back up and fight, but being able to chase down the enemy
Quinn cut out
team...
again, she's definitely dead.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think they really have to worry about engage, because blue team just simply runs at them, so the fight will start, whether they want it to or not.
Talon coming in onto Morgana. Morgana Zanyasing. Talon wasting his flash. Lux getting the kill with the ult. Lux walking a little too close to Kane, but
I almost thought
being
Kane was
able
going
to
to walk
live.
away, not put Talon there for a moment, but...
This is Ziggs doing exactly what I know Ziggs can do.
Oh, Udyr cleaning up.
Udyr cleaning up for sure. I wonder if he'll stop chasing Lux. She has a little bit more mana.
Yeah,
He has flash down. Yeah. Maybe if she had missed her binding right there, but...
His decision making to chase is just not making sense to me, you know. When he has a free kill, he doesn't go for it, and then right there's no way, you know, unless Lux just completely whiffed. And
the problem is, every time that they die, they're leaving Ziggs to just take... Ziggs is one of the fastest turret takers in the game. When ganking Ziggs, getting an easy kill. Udyr completely ignoring. I think he got snared up by Lux. I'm not sure if he can get away here. No, he can't.
not if they both flash. Ziggs is inflating his gold lead. Talon ulting onto Garen. I'm not really sure there's any point to that, but...
Garen getting an easy kill off on him, in fact.
Yeah,
it's like Talon doesn't realize that he has Thornmail and Ninja Tabby.
Yeah. The assassin plays from Talon and Kane this game just... I really don't know what they're thinking. They're going for people like Udyr and Garen, and I don't think they understand how the game is meant to be played. Kind of questioning. That's kind of coming into question here. Garen looking like he's going for Krugs.
Talon is, in fact, incredibly far behind. He's
more ahead than Quinn somehow.
Yeah, you know what? I redact that statement. It's just
more
that
gold.
Udyr is so ridiculously far ahead that it makes...
Talon, in fact, has the second most gold on his team. Almost the third most gold in the game.
I feel
which is
like
really surprising.
Red Team is not... They've been focusing a lot on fighting. I think they've been letting a lot of the farm go, and that's really hurting them in this.
I think what's really embarrassing in this game is that the most rich players are Udyr and Ziggs, obviously, but then Kayn and Talon are really the third and fourth most. It's really kind of sad, these suicidal assassins having more money than everyone else in the game and just not putting it to real use, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that you have a Talon, but the Lux on the other team only has one death so far, or a Kayn.
Lux did just pass them up in gold with that shutdown though, so she got a good 1,000 gold off of that.
Lux taking a lot of damage from Ziggs. Ziggs finishing her off with an awesome ult, even through 2 shields. That is incredible. That's the kind of Ziggs play I like to see. All starting off with an amazing Morgana bind, too.
That Leandri's DOT, I'm not sure I would have picked that, but, you know, I'm not...
It helped him out there, that's for sure, but I agree, I'm not sure about the Leandri's.
I think if he had a different item that had higher AP, she would have just died instead of waiting for the DOT, you know? But who am I to say? He's doing a decent job, so let him keep at it. He's buying Death Cap now, the classic Leandri's.
I probably actually would have traded that Leandri's for a Lich Bane myself, but only because the turret pushing power is kind of like... bar none. It's true. The turret pushing power of Lich Bane is amazing.
They don't have any breaks, do they? But if they did, Ziggs would really crush the towers.
Garen showing off how tanky he is, just sitting in the middle of 3 people attacking him. Granted, one of those people is Karma, but still.
Kayn going in just to die, really.
Karma and Quinn are incredibly low. This might be an easy cleanup for Ziggs, depending on if he can land any skill shots. But nah, he's gonna go up and help Udyr and Morgana with Baron, it looks like. Though they don't need any help. Udyr is so far ahead, he can just easily get that. And
this really should allow them to like catapult their lead and take at least an inhibitor tower, if not the inhibitor itself. Kayn going in.
Kayn destroying Karma.
And still had no exit plan there, but you know, he went for it anyway. He's at least a good initiation for his team. Like Red seems to overcommit and use too many resources holding up Kayn when there's really no need to. He goes in, he attacks one person, and he's done, but they throw their whole load on him, and the rest of the blue team is just free to go in and do whatever they want.
Yeah, that was a really good collapse by Udyr and Morgana onto the Talon.
Lux would have been dead earlier, but Udyr seems to forget to switch to bear stance there for a moment, but he's got her now, so it's okay.
Yeah, that was a really good Morgana black shield onto Udyr to keep him from getting bounded under tower.
Suicide 1-for-1s, I'm not understanding. You know, Quinn dying to kill Morgana, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, especially after
for support is really worth it. But this game seems to be in lockdown. With Udyr taking down Nexus turrets now, not caring at all. He's starting to get a little bulk to him. He's got a spear addition. He's got a dead man's plate. He doesn't care anymore.
Swain
is game.
Running in onto Udyr, getting absolutely crushed by Ziggs and Udyr. Holy moly, Talon jumping in by himself, 1v3 once again. Udyr flashing onto Karma with a bear stance. Kapow, kapang. It looks like this game is over. We thought it was going to be back and forth, but then in the last few minutes, blue team just dismantled red team.
Blue team started out strong, and they started to lose it because of Kayn just suiciding, but I don't know, like red team couldn't follow up on the lead, like the advantages they were given. They started overcommitting to Kayn, you know, and just using too much resources to farm him in particular. Look at that, he's got 14 deaths, more than any 2 people on his team put together, you know, but they overcommitted to it, and they let the rest of blue team run them over, like, continuously, and it's how it goes.
Yeah, this is...
Kayn actually going the old Silsoul strategy, just drawing aggro and dying, but letting his team win.
Let's see the damage charts here. Ziggs doing by far the most in the match, which is to be expected. Kayn actually doing a substantial amount, pretty close to Udyr. But honestly,
yeah,
I felt like that was completely winnable by red team.
14 times.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that was that game.
GG, boys.
Yeah, GG. Better luck next time.